hopefully I'm not getting any frames dropped. That looks cool. Good afternoon, Furs. Welcome to yet another Sunday where we have our South-Afrifur Pawdcast. Today is just me, Inpw, and Scratch.
What up?
And Ivic Wolfe. Ivic.
Sup, Wolf.
Wolf. I know.
It's Wolf.
I know.
Bitch.
Just to piss you off, that's why.
Anyways, we have a little bit of a topic today, and it's actually in regard with a little thing I posted on the site in the convention section. And it's regarding with entertainment, but the topic is not just in regards with the con, it's basically more about what furs like to do and see. In other words, are we gamers? Are we this?
What could we do with it? How do we play around with it? Colors.
Basically, what furs like.
Yeah. What would you like to see at a con?
Maybe a big ass screen and we watch movies.
Which is awesome. We can actually get Wolvane to bring his massive ass computer screen that he recently touted on South-Afrifur.
Yes, I need to ask that because I'm talking about. I'm not talking about what furs like to do outside of the public area. I'm talking about in public.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So something we could put on a banner somewhere. Maybe.
Maybe we can rent a projector. Oh, that sounds cool.
That's actually a very cool idea. I could maybe even try to wangle taking one of the projectors from work. And asking them to. I have an idea. I might be able to wangle something with the one guy.
A movie night might be a good idea.
It's awesome. Yes, projector. That's epic. And not to mention the fact that you can hook up a projector to like a games console and play games as well. For those of you who want to stay up until like 4 o'clock in the evening.
I suppose.
Yeah. But who will be willing to take their game console with?
I can wangle that too.
I have a console, but I'm not necessarily sure if, like, I have a console, but I don't really have any games to play because it's, I'm much more of a PC gamer, and I won this one like.
Yeah, you have that R2D2 console that even sounds like
R2D2.
C3PO. Sorry, yeah, C3PO, not R2D2.
Yeah, it's C3PO. Yeah. R2D2 is the
controller.
Yeah.
Does it whistle when you turn it on?
Yes.
Yes, it does.
What the fuck? I hate you even more right now.
Does that thing?
I fucking hate you. Whoa, really?
Yeah, it does.
That's awesome. And
No,
like...
hold on. I'm actually looking at something R2D2. It's not. It's R2D2. The controller is 3CPO.
That's what we said, isn't it?
C3PO.
C3PO, whatever.
Oh, we said.
Yeah, the console is R2D2.
Okay.
Alright.
And your controller's gold.
Yes.
Okay.
And the console is white and blue.
I still can't forgive you for the fact that you hadn't watched any Star Wars when you posted that.
I did watch one. I have watched one before that.
Which one was it?
I'm not gonna say.
Phantom Menace?
No, it was the one after that in cinema because I was kind of forced to.
God. Really?
I watched all of them, but I still dig the first one, the first remade one, the best of the pod races.
That was Phantom Menace.
Yes, Phantom Menace. I still dig that one the most just because of the pod races. They did that scene really well.
It was relatively well done. What I hated though is when they remade the old movies and like added that one really weird jazz singer into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, doing this weird fucking finger thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So we have projector.
We can get a projector. I'm pretty sure that it wouldn't.
Yeah,
be too
and even if we can't, you can hire those things for very
they're not
little
that
amount.
expensive.
And even if you can't get one, I might be able to actually organize one as well.
Yeah, we can
So-
actually have two, and then have like I don't know, like a small gaming competition.
I can also, like I said,
Amateurs.
I can also bring a shit ton of board games, which is also
Yeah,
Yes.
board games is always good, and I mean card games. We can all bring our own cards and like have a small
If we
Ferroticon tournament.
No, I don't have any cards of that stuff. So
I have enough. I can definitely give you one or two.
oh really?
Not
Nice.
give, but I mean I can like lend
Lend.
you.
Yeah.
Or we design our own Cards Against Humanity that is just fucking yiffy.
That'd be cool. Strip poker?
No.
Yeah, actually, that's a
fucking
great
dude.
idea. Oric, best idea there. Strip poker. Good idea. Great idea. I think,
Or-
yes, that's on the itinerary now already. Strip poker.
Well,
Then
yeah,
it does-
I really like the idea of a poker tournament. Just like make it something interesting, like 100 rand buy-in, 6 people at the table. First person, yeah. Second person walks away with like his buy-in back, and the guy walks away with the winner gets the rest. I think that might be a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've always really liked poker.
What exactly is CAH?
Cards Against
Oh,
Humanity.
Cards Against Humanity. Okay, sorry. Bleh.
Okay.
Small
Yeah,
brain fart.
I understand that, but I don't think it's twisted enough.
Yeah,
Or
believe
maybe
me,
it is. Maybe I'm wrong.
we played Cards Against Humanity at Wolfers' place like the next morning, and I had the most horrific, like it was horrendous. It was just horrifying. It had something to do with diarrhea, bowels of like things, and dead fetuses.
Fun.
It was horrifying. It was awesome. I almost threw up on the table.
Oh.
I had those cards and I was just sitting there going like, I'm winning this pile. Fuck you people.
You somehow internalize that kind of stuff really quickly. Like, internalize it.
Yeah, that, but also other board games like Scratch is that new thing. What is it?
Oh hell, I have a shit ton. Catan, Lords of Waterdeep.
What's that new one that you talked about and you need players for?
Yeah, Lords of Waterdeep.
Is it that? Okay.
Yeah.
Waterdeep.
There's that. There's 30 Seconds. Sharky has Cards Against Humanity, like a decent set of Cards Against Humanity stuff. What else
Is that Sharkblade?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that guy in ages. I saw him like the last fur meet that I actually attempted to get going that actually had a fair amount of turnout. Was when we went to
Front.
yes. And I mean there was what, like 10, 12 people who came with. Like the very first one was horrifying. I can tell you that much. But I mean, Satetic was there, Sharky was there, Sticky was there. Sticky.
Yeah, they're all still around. It's I just think we haven't had a big meet like we did at Aslan's place. You guys had the New Year's thing there, but before that, when I was there the first time, we had a big meet where everybody sort of came together. That basically the guys from the WhatsApp groups. But I think that's the last time I saw Sharky, and I don't know.
How is he? Like the first time I met him, he was like 16.
I see
know,
him.
he's older than 16.
Yeah.
Like the first time I saw him, that was in 2010.
I see him every day.
You would?
I drive him to work.
You drive him to work.
Oh, okay.
It's a bike. Yeah.
That's very nice of you.
Yeah. I know.
Jeez,
Well, I mean,
you,
then again,
you
like-
actually found another person, and it's a furry that actually drives in that direction.
No.
Oh wait, oh yeah, you don't drive to Stellenbosch anymore.
No, I do, but I drive him somewhere else that's not super far off my route.
Oh, okay, all right.
Aren't you gonna, what's the word? Like if you're working in Stellenbosch, aren't you gonna like move to Stellenbosch eventually? Or is the pay actually fine that you can commute?
Yeah,
How far is it? It's like 20 something Ks? 40,
Yeah.
30, 35?
Firstly, I can commute. Secondly, I can work some days from home, so it's
Okay.
not too bad.
Dude,
Also,
it's
I really
not-
don't want to give up my give up my really comfy setup that I have here.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
not far. There are people that work like more than 80 k's from where they live.
Yeah, I used to work like, but then again, it was also Joburg traffic. But I mean, like 38 k's from where I stayed.
Yeah, I worked 35.
I know a guy who is a friends of ours. They recently got married. They live in IJsselfontein, and the guy works in Paarl.
What the? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that reminds me of that one guy that I knew that lived in Potchefstroom and he worked in Johannesburg Central Business District.
Well,
I wish I could. I wish I could play a soundbite right now.
which one?
It involves Han Solo shooting
Okay.
a console and going boring conversation anyway.
No, but yeah, no, it's not that far. Now I'm a little bit closer. I'm in 10 k's, but oh well.
Oh my god, that is amazing. Why am I doing shit like this? Sorry, I'm playing with something in my hands right now. I'm actually making awesome patterns on a piece of press stick.
Okay. I'm super glad you elaborated on the press stick.
I know, right? I mean, it's awesome. Like, patterns on a press stick. I can do better with my cock.
Nah, there we go.
You're welcome! I was called a pervert earlier, so I mean, I have to, you know...
That you're not called that every single day of your life is quite, like, shocking.
Like you?
I wear it with pride.
Right.
I do.
There are people far worse perverted than you are. This
Oh.
I know for a fucking fact.
Yeah, that's true.
I've met most of them. Including you! Believe it or not.
Yay. So glad
Yay.
I rank up there with everyone else.
You're like on the bottom 10.
Uh,
The top
I'm never
20.
on the bottom. Like, shocking silence.
I literally looked up from what I was doing right now and just going like, oh my god.
Where were we, by the way? I completely lost the thread.
We were talking about commuting, but...
We were. The initial idea was like ideas for what we can do at the
Yeah.
time.
So let's segue back into that quickly. Horrifying, well.
Horrifyingly stilted segue, but it has to be there.
Jeez, if somebody could get a SNES, I could imagine like a whole bunch of people playing on it.
SNES with like how many old games?
Um,
I don't have like an original SNES. I have like the Chinese knockoff SNES.
yeah, but that's not a SNES.
Yeah, but that you don't need a console for.
No, well, I mean, yeah, true. You can get emulators and stuff like that, but it'd be awesome to have it on the actual, like, you know, screen, like Mario Brothers right up front.
Actually, I think the emulators do it better when you have like a LCD or LED screen.
Star Fox! Star Fox! Star Fox! Star Fox, definitely would
Okay,
play Star
so
Fox.
who has an N64 that works?
Emulator. If we're gonna go for the emulator route, Star Fox is like my very first game that I'll go for.
Dude, that fucking thing that I had popped like when I was still in high school. And I actually played it since I was a little kid up until high school, and then it fucking blew. Don't know what the fuck happened, but yeah, I don't.
I think you just overplayed it.
I don't think. No, it's a power surge or something. Yeah, I don't know. But those things, I don't think they're that hard to come by. I think you can buy one for like freaking $100.
What?
Well, remember it has become a collector's item now, so it might actually go for a little bit more.
And you'll get like 1,001 games.
Are we talking about what are we talking about now? The N64 or?
Oh no, I'm talking about the NES. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, the NES or the SNES?
The old TV games.
Yeah, well, I mean, the SNES and the NES are completely different. There was like,
I think he's talking about the NES.
yeah,
The
I've been
one
watching a
with-
lot of Jontron episodes recently.
The one with Mario Brothers on it.
Yeah, that's the old SNES, old NES.
And Tetris.
Yeah, NES.
Yes, definitely Mario Party if we do feel like a little bit more drama, or Super Smash Brothers.
If anyone has a DS, bring it along because I have a Mario Island Party at least that we can play.
Well, Dire Wolf has a DS. I think he's got a 3DS, if I'm not mistaken. Him and Wolfers.
Cool. Then we should make use of it.
You know. So, any case, I see that there's a lot more people on right now. What would you guys like to see at a meet?
Yes, this is what the topic is sort of about. What
Yeah.
Where is wat Neef Gert gegaan?
Yeah, I don't. Is he gone already?
Yeah, he just left.
Who the hell is Neef Gert anyway? Like,
Tetsuja, there will always be food.
Yes,
There'll even be free
but
coffee.
he has an important point here, and I can agree with that. Food is fucking important for
No,
me.
food would be there.
this is a given.
Competitive cooking.
Competitive cooking? Oh no, I'm out. Sorry. I'll competitive. No, I won't even competitive braai.
I wouldn't mind. I could do the braai. Can you do a potjie?
You know, if somebody like Dracius comes, he'll fucking braai the living crap out of everybody.
Dracius's braais are
Yeah.
freaking amazing. Oh, he did everything right. Man, I miss that man. Oh, fruit from the heavens. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. I
Could
just
you
almost felt.
Could you please put it back?
No, it's out now. It has to be out. Now let it be out for a while.
God damn it!
Air. It needs some air.
Then
Just-
Then don't wear such fucking tight undies. Seriously, let your boys breathe.
Ah!
What the fuck? Okay, this is like seriously.
What kind of noise was that?
That was my shocked noise. Oh, speaking of interesting things that have happened to me recently. Now, I used to work with a guy who was a cross-dresser last year. And I mean, he immediately found out that I was actually a furry just by using my email address and checking out what it actually meant. And the thing is that he seemed very, very chilled about it. And the funny thing about that entire story is that I went to ETC and there he was, but he wasn't a he. And literally he just sort of sidled up to me, and he was just like, "Hi," and I'm like, It's you. It's you. And this obviously means that, like, what I would actually kind of think is that people who cross-dress would probably not necessarily have that big an issue with people who wear furry costumes, because he really didn't seem very, like, phased at all by it.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting story of the day. Okay, moving on.
So weirdos accepting other weirdos. How fast?
Well, I mean, make the circle
I
bigger
kid.
and whatnot. I wouldn't
kid.
mind dressing up as a female. What? Sorry.
Okay, we'll elaborate on that off air.
No. Any case, so
Segueing far the fuck away.
again, like but the
Right,
thing
we
is that-
have projector. We might get nice NES. We might get an Xbox
or
I say-
emulators or
and stuff. Projector. I prefer high lumen so that it can be multi-purpose and that it works in a more lit environment.
the Epsons aren't that bad.
Epson.
Specific. Look, we use Epsons in our classrooms.
I'm sorry, I keep laughing at the idea of Epson. This keeps reminding me of the one Casper skit.
Epsom
like-
salt.
No,
and
no, they're talking about what was it? This RSG
is it
show.
that
where-
Nicky thing.
No,
Yeah,
it's
Nikki.
RSG show where you trade stuff on air. You're like, I have like the handle of a 1986 Passat. I'd like to trade it for an Epson printer.
Epson printer.
Yeah.
Printer.
Oh fuck! I missed that guy.
Casper de Vries. What?
I missed that guy.
Those of you who don't, yeah, I missed him as well.
Ivic, you're roboting again?
Still around. He's
Yeah, you can't hear. There's
Hey, robot lurch.
And he
What are you saying? Repeat.
dog.
When he starts talking like that, and if 3G does that, right? It reminds me a lot of that movie Interstellar. He's like in more gravity environment because he's literally slowed down.
Not quite. What's the Robo Lurch?
He's literally just slowed down.
So you think he's like?
It's
He's like telecommunications been blue shifted. We can hear you now, by the way.
Yes, he's moving at near the speed of light.
I highly doubt it.
Ivic?
Closer to the speed of light-headed, I suppose.
Well, he's still. I think he is dropping off.
Well, yeah, he's popping on Skype messages the whole time, but yeah, or something.
Alright, but anyways, so we can do these type of things, but we're not actually just asking what interests you in, or what you would like to see in a fan or at a furry convention itself. But I'm actually more asking furries, what do they like as a form of entertainment in public venues like that? I know a lot of guys here are. Some people are outdoorsy, myself and Scratch, and most of the furs that hang around a little group, we go out for beers and stuff like that, but that's not everybody's thing. So we just want to I think this is a great podcast to see what furries actually enjoy more than other things. For example, the movie thing.
What can we do for a meet or two? Yeah. Yes,
the movie thing is not. For example, I've mentioned it to some furs already. I hate sitting in a cinema. I just despise every second of it because I don't know. I freaking hate it. I'd rather watch it at home with a nice freaking full HD screen, etc.
Oh, we have IMAX now at Cape Gate.
Yes, but it's still. I mean, you can't go to the toilet and pause. You don't have that freedom. You understand?
Yeah, okay, I understand.
That is just part of it. I don't know. I probably watched way too much freaking cinema movies in my life. Now when I go in there, I just smell fucking everybody's different flavored popcorn.
Pool tables would be a bit expensive to rent, and the thing is that we'd have to maintain it, and that just, drunk people maintaining pool tables, no.
Yeah,
pool table. Are we gonna get drunk? This is the question again. Like, I mean, is the res not like sort of dry rule?
The residence, the indoor part of the residence is dry, but I'm assuming that one of the venues or some of the venues would be able to.
It's a university. You're allowed to drink.
It's a university. That's where you do drink. More so than anything else.
Yeah.
Anything I learned from Stellenbosch. It's like university is where you go when you drink.
University is where you drink when you go.
Something like that. Something along the lines of drinking and going.
And going to drink.
Pool tables can be quite expensive, and I think most of the costs involved is actually delivering it and picking it up.
And setting it up.
It's a process. Table tennis,
Do we really want to have a whole bunch of sweaty people around? I know that I get very sweaty around this kind of thing.
I actually like the table tennis idea because then we can play that game as well, that drinking game.
Pong!
Pong, yes. Beer pong.
Beer pong.
We could do that, although if it's a rented table tennis table thing, then yeah, it's not gonna go down well if you spill beer on a plywood table.
But above and beyond that, just imagine somebody just doing a fucking swan dive over the thing.
But yet again, now we're focusing on all the alcoholics in the fandom.
There are many of us. We are.
But there are also a few that are non-alcoholic that we have to cater for.
Yeah, which is why there will also be Coke available.
Non-alcoholic beer pong.
Non-alcoholic. Yes. We can get a whole bunch of Becks.
We call it the Beck's Cup.
The Beck's Cup. That's a great idea. Maybe we can get Beck's to sponsor us.
I hate Beck's. I'm sorry.
Wait. What's Bavaria's not bad.
Yeah, Bavaria is kind of good.
Bavaria is actually fucking amazing. Water pong. Jaeger pong.
Oh,
vodka pong.
I'm good for anything except tequila pong.
Ooh, brandy and Coke pong.
A quick way to end the evening.
Well, that depends on how well you can hold your tequila. I think
Jägermeister as well, dude.
Dude, which I can't. I hate. I hate tequila. I'll get this shit down. I can't keep it down.
you got it down quite well that night.
That's actually an interesting thing about any hard liquor. Nobody actually likes the taste of like pure tequila or Jägermeister. It's not a good taste. Nobody can tell me that you drink it because it tastes good.
I do that with straw rum though.
Yeah, but that's
I like straw. Yeah, it's good taste. But yeah, that's just me.
yeah, whiskey, yes, but you don't drink brandy like you drink whiskey. Anybody that does that, I don't know, they're just trying to get drunk.
Wasn't that the entire idea?
No, but you see, there's the difference. There's a limit. Where you're drinking for enjoying the drink, or when you're just drinking to get drunk.
Yeah, no, I haven't done that in ages. I haven't drunk to get drunk to get drunk.
Drank to get drunk.
Hush! Linguistics! Damn it!
Mr. English teacher.
Alcoholism, what now?
I give more history lessons in class than I do actual English at present.
Not so much pong as competitive drinking and trying to stand up and be
Serious business.
serious business. Drink it. You drink to kill all
Dark, would you
brain
like
cells.
to be more objective? Ask a question.
Yeah. Bring us back to the real world.
This whole conversation is so subjective. Please.
Yeah, because now he made like a smiley tongue face thingy, and then just said lease.
Well, okay.
Who are we leasing to?
Oh,
I'll
probably
lease myself
university.
to somebody for the next 5 minutes.
Lease or leash?
No,
Lease.
lease.
Mhm.
Lease.
Are
I
you
shall
sure?
lease. 5 minutes.
We should leave for 5 minutes.
What?
Yeah, you heard me. Bitch.
Right, but if we do the projector thing, we're gonna need a screen. We might have a white wall. If there's a
White walls, it's a university building. I'm pretty sure it's not like painted like the inside of a crash.
Yeah, but sometimes they don't paint at all. Sometimes it would be like bricks or
Face
concrete, or do you understand?
That's true. Ugh.
Like UJ, that university will look so stunning if they just painted it. No, it looks like concrete slabs. That's how the university looks.
Apparently you just sing a bad nursery rhyme.
Who? Oh,
Okay, cool. Bad nursery rhymes.
how about no?
I can't sing it, but I'll read it.
So a LAN is another option, but I know we have a lot of gamers here, and that's something that we can do at a minor meetup. But I don't think that's a good idea. And Scratch just verified that before we started the podcast, that the traveling is a problem. I mean, if you're gonna LAN, you're gonna need to travel with your PC, and the guys at the buses they don't handle luggage like
Yeah,
with the
they're not kind
utmost
with that kind of
care, with the utmost care. You can say so. That probably won't work entirely unless it's some guys with laptops. But then obviously the guys that wanted to LAN that has PCs there are gonna be that has PCs at home are gonna be like, oh. But you can. I mean, nothing is stopping anybody from doing that. I just don't think we're gonna focus entirely in that direction. Mainly because of the fact that it's so difficult to get it here.
Yeah.
Modern laptops can handle all the games gracefully. Modern laptops can handle modern games gracefully these days.
Yeah, I don't think we sort of, yeah, at the behest of like having some people go to the effort to bring their own laptops or PCs, and some people like not wanting to take the risk. I think it should just be off the table.
Yeah,
Fine, but
that's
not-
also the other thing. It's the transport and everything. It's risky. The stuff can get missing, and it's just another thing that I don't think is a good idea for people.
I mean, the people who are bringing their laptops are like doing it at their own risk, but I wouldn't make it part of the central theme. I mean, if there so happens to be a switch with a ton of like network cables running to it, then so be it. But yeah, I wouldn't put it on the agenda as a selling point. To be honest, this is my opinion. You guys are welcome to shoot me down for it, but yeah.
I think you're right.
Wow.
But we can still do the Xbox thing and NES thing, maybe.
Yeah, we can
And
do
maybe,
that.
like I said, if people have laptops and have a router there or whatnot, then can, I mean...
If there happens to be a router, then cool.
Oh.
I mean, I can
Jack
say
and-
router, that's stupid.
Jack
Yeah.
and Jill went up the hill for just an itty bitty. Jill's not 2 months overdue, and Jack has left the city.
Nice.
I like it.
Here's a question. This is Bloemfontein, right?
Yeah.
How's the cell phone reception in that building?
Very good apparently. Again, well, I mean, it depends on the building, of course, but from what I saw, I mean, I was pretty much online all time.
Okay.
Cell phone reception's pretty good. And remember, it is Bloemfontein, and it is like campus. So, I mean, if campus had horrifying center, like, then that'd just be defeating the point.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. I mean, if there's no, like, proper reception or Wi-Fi or whatever on campus, then it's going to be a bit of a bit of an impediment to learn.
One of the things that I actually think could happen, and one of the things that actually hopefully we'd be able to do is maybe even try to get like online in the area.
That would be cool, but I mean, yeah, wouldn't that be sort of?
It would be a bit
Ask
expensive, I
campus
think.
for it?
I'm assuming that we'd have to ask campus.
Yeah,
What do you
'cause
mean
then
get online?
As
Like-
in, like,
I have access to the Wi-Fi or something.
Oh, via their system. No,
Yeah.
I don't think that will somehow happen.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean it takes. I remember that even when I moved to a different residence, I had to scratch. I'm not sure if you. Yeah, you wouldn't know because you never stayed in residence over the holidays. But when you had to change from one house to another house, you'd have to change
Fine.
everything. Yeah, it's like a whole IP address thing. Well, if we've got some good hackers, we might be able to find a way. But
Let's not beg that, please.
no. Just now we have Leon Schuster on our case again.
Yeah.
All right. Any other ideas? I mean, we talked about the screen projector, the game consoles, and stuff like that. The table tennis and beer pong. Other things like entertainment things. I mean, what
Would people want to dance there?
Yes,
Would you
that
guys
is
even
one
consider?
big one actually, because the thing is otherwise I'm not bringing my mixer.
Well, the thing is that people don't need to dance. We can just have good music playing, and frankly, I'm pretty sure you know pretty good music.
Ah, damn. So I need to bring my mixer. Okay,
Yeah.
no, it's fine. No, I'm actually looking forward to it. But anybody else that I think you mentioned, who was it? There was another guy that you mentioned that also wants to be part of that.
Oh, Fernix.
Yes. Yes.
Fernix is actually very good at what he does. He's got a pretty sweet setup as well.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have a pretty sweet setup, so where it comes to sound systems and stuff anymore. I just have like studio monitors. They cannot really cater for a big crowd.
Believe it or not, Victor is online. Hello, Victor.
Hi.
Hello, Victor.
Alright. Well, we could have one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's sort of what we're talking about. That type of like a little bit of a clubby thing going on the one night and stuff like that. Because that's what I sort of used to do.
Little bit of
It depends on what rave. If you guys are only gonna listen to like hardstyle of
Christian, correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm pretty sure you've told me this before. But you DJ'd for...
Yes, don't elaborate on that.
Okay. Can we say
But I also DJ'd for nightclubs and
a house of
parties.
questionable repute?
And house parties. That was
And
just a
house
few attempts.
Hey, look, I mean, I'm pretty sure the money was good.
Yes, it was. It was just a little bit sick. I'm not a great fan of places like that.
I know a guy who used to be a driver for places like that, got 50k a month.
Yeah, no, we could do that. It's just like I said, then we'll need to maybe look at like audio equipment and things like that. Unless we're not holding a meet of 1,000 people, so we don't need like a HK huge fucking sound system. It can be somebody with just a very big fucking hi-fi, right? Okay.
Or you can just find like people with massive speakers. If anybody in the 9 province region owns a car that has more than 5 speakers in it.
No car sound. They are so fucking undynamic. You get. Have you ever listened to like car sound outside of a car?
Nope.
I
don't go to shit like that.
Exactly. It just sounds like.
We've never been stuck in traffic next to an asshole.
I've mentioned this before, I do tend to play my music relatively loud, but then again, I don't have a system that's loud enough to rattle somebody else's windows.
Oh no, my studio system can even do that. But the problem with these speakers is they have a thing called a sweet spot. You have to kind of be in it for it to sound good. If you're not there, then they sort of getting soft and loud, and they just go crazy.
A sweet spot as in a physical position.
A physical position where you need to sit.
Okay.
Okay.
That makes sense.
In other words, they're not wide. They're not. They don't deliver wide range sound. They deliver a very narrow range.
Okay.
Specifically because it's built for the car.
No, because it's built for a studio.
Oh.
I'm not talking about cars.
Built for indoors.
Built for indoors. But you need a PA system with or like I said, anybody with like a big old hi-fi.
Why are you giggling now? You jerk?
No, Buglish. Just Booglish or whatever. There's someone in your sweet spot now. And then you were like PA systems, and I was just like going way far down that little track.
Yeah, apparently.
Your brain is screwed up, dude. Seriously.
I think we need to get laid a little bit more. Just say hashtag.
Hashtag lay the fourth. Hey, I'm losing weight! Hooray!
Congrats.
Yeah. Lost 5K so far.
Jeez. Alright, so anybody, you know how it works, those old fucking big T hi-fis or techniques and those things, freaking everybody had one like that in their house at some stage. Those things run a hole pretty damn well, when you, no, those are not shit, it's shit compared to like a HK audio system that costs 50,000 rand, but it's not shit. Play one proper counter on a track and you'll blow the bass.
Cell dweller, Kell dweller.
What is that?
I don't know Cell Dweller at all.
It's and you know what's horrifying is that none of us actually know.
Let me see.
Is it metal?
It's gotta be some hardstyle DJ, watch.
I think it could be with a cell dweller.
Alternative metal,
cool.
Industrial metal. Wow, I'm
going to be listening
to
some of my earphones for the next 20 seconds. If by any of my reaction, yeah.
Drum and bass electro. And dubstep.
Jesus! Whoa! That is... I mean, like, the thing is that obviously for the Skype conversation, like, everything that plays on YouTube is a little bit softer because it actually auto does that. And I mean, if I had that on full volume, I would have blown the bass speakers on my freaking headphones. Like the first 5 seconds. And I think it was a... Yeah.
What does it sound like? In what way? In like...
No, that was literally the first sound.
Cool.
Nah, we won't. You don't blow speakers. I never let a track clip.
Huh. Oh, here we go. Jack and Jill went up the hill and planned to do some kissing. Jack made a pass and grabbed her ass. Now 2 of his front teeth are missing. Jack and Jill went up the hill and Jack... Oh, wait, never mind. I'm gonna leave that one very long.
So
It's something to do
Jack
with a
and Jill
tranny.
went up the hill to hello. Funny.
1,000 sticks of dynamite sitting on the wall. 1,000 sticks of dynamite. If
Come
one
on,
stick of
ideas, man.
Well, I continue to push this idea, but no one wants to take me up on it because it sounds like both a good night and then eventually a bad night afterwards.
Board games.
And
No.
that's drinking magic.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm in.
No,
I'm
no,
out, dude, because I'll be drunk before everybody else gets a chance to play.
Well, okay, there are 2 variants that I had in mind. The first one, Ivic, is drink for every point of damage. Okay, firstly, coincidence. There are 5 colors of magic. There are 5 different colors of Zappa Sambuca.
Oh god, no.
Coincidence? I think not.
No. Not Sambuca. I will fucking die.
Secondly,
I had that for my birthday, by the way. I had like a fucking paint tray full of shots of Sambuca. It was horrifying.
oh, that's funny. Okay, and here are the 2 variations. Ready? The first one is either you take a shot of Sambuca of the color that did damage to you,
Mm.
or you take a shot for every color of mana you tap. The second
No.
one I think is going to be like a disaster.
No.
Turn 6, people are falling over.
Honan, what guitar do you have? And do you have a guitar amp?
Drunk Wizard Tree, basically, yeah. I just spread the darkness.
I cast lightning! All over everybody's cards. Guys,
Oh,
remember
yeah,
the
you
card
told me that.
protectors.
Card sleeve, please.
Not an electronic guitar, not electric guitar, acoustic guitar. But okay, but acoustic guitars sometimes also have the electronic plug thing and doesn't use pickups, it uses a mic.
I've literally just found new workplace vocabulary. Yes. One is blamestorming, sitting around in a group discussing why a deadline was missed or a project failed, and who was responsible. Then there's crop dusting, surreptitiously farting while passing through a cube farm.
Oh, don't you know that?
No.
That's awesome.
No problem. We'll solve it, I'll bring one of my electric guitars and let you play on it.
I can also bring mine, which would probably be less expensive to break.
Nah, I have a couple, remember?
Yeah, it's that Stradivarius no, not the original, just like a cheap knockoff Stradivarius, but it's still pretty awesome.
I have LTD EC20, I think it's like
That's the
one of the cheapest ones you can buy. Yeah.
that's the one you got for your birthday.
That's the one that you got for my birthday. I still plug around on it every now and again.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, okay, that, and how many fursuiters do you think is going to be at the event like this?
I'd like to get a head count. Maybe we should put that up as a topic as well for discussion.
Again, like the thing is that if you look at the people who are active on the site versus the people who are actually fursuiting in South Africa, yeah, no. You're not gonna get a proper like head count that way. I'm considering that we use some of the outside formats that we have right now, like the hidden Facebook group and such and so on, to be able to do things like that. I think we'll get a more accurate number out of it.
Well, okay, as long as we just get like enough participation, isn't there like, yeah, we just need a place where we can point everyone on every platform, like from the forum, the IRC, from the WhatsApps, from everything.
I mean, like, essentially, when it comes to like team and whatnot, I do kind of have an idea for a team already. Scratch, remember I was trying to find a place for you. Oh yes, Accretion, you Inapa, Anpu. which is probably
My name is not the.
No, I called you the, not the.
I like it. It sounds like Lovecraftian.
That's your son's name after you've like screwed the female version of Cthulhu. Good morning, how are you doing today? How was school?
like something like Sean. He's talking. And it's on the birth certificate. It's like these eldritch ruins of the second name.
Okay, you wanted to say?
Where was? Sorry.
You said my name in massive excitement.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, we spoke to Potteroo on Wednesday. We had a little bit of a thing. We had a little powwow, and you weren't online, and I was waiting for you to get online because we kind of did say that Wednesday was when we were going to do it.
I'm sorry, I completely forgot. I just saw that message now. I was hoping you didn't bring it up.
Yeah. Anyway, so we spoke to Potteroo about it, and the thing is that he's also very, very excited for this entire thing. He actually quite likes most of our ideas. Which is good, because the thing is that he knows... he's actually agreed with the idea that we try to keep this as cheap as possible, and try to keep this this entire thing like sort of very, very close and very community orientated, and things like that. And like I mean, like a lot of the things that he actually mentioned were pretty cool ideas, because I mean his isn't actually that expensive either.
Apparently his whole setup of Camp Feral is pretty cheap.
It's around about the same price as ours, or as our projected cost.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Projected, it will be, because it's a venue and they cater for the people and stuff. But the thing is the moment your threshold of headcount gets low, then it's going to cost you money.
Yeah, no, it would. But then again, I mean,
this venue that we're getting, this is a venue that there probably can be 200 to 300 people.
No, essentially we could probably get about 500 people to attend if we wanted to, because the thing is that, I mean, there is enough residents there for everybody.
That is the thing. So it has the capability of being that, but we're aiming for a head count of 50.
Yeah. And the thing is that, I mean, we talk about starting small, and the thing is that 50 is small for me. 20 might be like a more accurate amount, I guess, and I know that Tetsidra has actually brought that up on several occasions, and I'm willing to attack that from like one side or another side. Little. I know 20 is so little, but the thing is that essentially we probably only have 20 people out of the 400 that we're willing to pay.
Yeah.
Bam!
Drop
the bomb.
If it goes lower than 20 and we're already near the date, then we're gonna maybe have to consider splitting it up into a few main, a few sections that's not that far. And the reason why I think that's a good idea is because we had meets here that is more people than that.
Tetsidra, I know you say that. The thing is that Tetsidra just said, you know, we'd have more if they knew what they were paying for. And the thing is that, like, we know what would happen if, like, at the end of the day, and Tetsidra, you are possibly one of the, like, furries that would know exactly what I'm talking about, is that it doesn't matter when or where or how much information they have or what they have, like, for this and that and the other thing. It doesn't matter if you give them...
That was a nothing post.
What?
Get there. I'm still getting there. Shut the hell up.
Then get there.
Okay. It doesn't matter what you give them. And it doesn't matter if you show them how successful something is. Especially, like... people are still going to come with a large amount of skepticism into something. And a lot of them will drop out, like, last minute just because.
Yeah, but that's 100% true. And it is also what you make of it. It's kind of like the type of thing... if if there even is so much shit, and it's such a great fucking huge convention, even if we were billionaires and we held something like that, you can still not have a good time.
Yeah. And then not come around the next time around.
Yeah.
Just because somebody slighted you at the freaking con.
But it is going to be, and we're driving, and this is why we're having these podcasts. Just we want to know what the people find interesting. We want to know what would be. Look, I can be all biased and only tell people to do the things that I like to do, and that's basically freaking do all these drinking games.
That would be me too. Like the thing is, but I mean, during the day you can't. I wouldn't necessarily advocate drinking throughout the day unless you had your own stash.
But that doesn't really help everybody. I mean, we want to make it fun for like as much people as we possibly can. One of the suggestions that Potteroo actually had was instead, like, I mean, I said like 2 venues were included, but what I was actually thinking is that instead of venues, like we say, take one largish, like, sort of university venue, like a building, like we take, say, four of the floors, and like convert those into smaller areas for things like contact periods. And because we won't necessarily be focusing on that much art in the first part, mostly because I'm not sure how many of the artists would be able to make it and whatnot. One of the things that, and I mean, if the venue that I'm thinking about right now is actually perfect for it. But regarding art, how do we get banners made?
Paint them.
There are like professional signage companies that we can approach.
Professional signage companies are going to be a large amount of money.
I suppose.
Yeah, but what I mean is what art is going to be on it? Whose art?
I've said this before. Raven is my best bet on this one, because the thing is that Raven has good quality art and comes out very, very regularly with her art.
Yeah.
Which is like, that's something that we need.
I love to, but I'm super like inconsequential when it comes to doing.
Yeah,
stuff.
I mean that's the thing. I mean, like Raven has constantly shown me that when she's given a project, within like a day, she's already finished whatever you needed of her.
Yeah.
Yep.
At 31,000 voters, 2K at the line alone, so plenty of people in your target demographic for gathering. Yeah, well, that's Rage. It's been around for years.
Yeah, but Tetsuja, I mean, like, I know that that Electrocat would probably be faster, but then again, I mean, we could probably do something between the two of them, but I don't have any contact with her. Mm-hmm. It's actually difficult to get in contact with her because she's internationally well known rather than nationally well thought of.
Yeah, I mean, we can, I suppose, get in touch with her, but it might be tougher, and whenever you do some collaborating stuff like that, there's always a little bit of overhead lost. But yeah, if the output's more, then we can definitely take that approach.
Yeah, and I think because it's a startup thing, it's a little bit difficult to actually get a grip on exactly what the convention can offer, mainly because we need the participants before we can actually offer it. So our current mindset is, if we have that many people, then we can do this. If we have this many people, then we can do that. You understand? So that is actually kind of the drawback on it. We cannot just advertise this main thing. But I think the point is that is getting made is obvious. I mean, if you buy something, you need to know what you get in return. And this is where we need to, where it obvious a lot of focus is going to be as the time gets closer. And this is why we have all these discussions. This is why the group thing was created, so that we can actually engage with the community on what's going to happen and how it's working. Because at the moment it's been thought through, but it's not finished. If we can tell you exactly what it's going to be, then we would tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that sort of I kind of want to sort of put forth the idea of stretch goals, like
Yeah, I was
Kickstarter
thinking the
kind
same
of
thing.
Yeah, like
I mean,
if we can have people that like show enough participation, then we can maybe, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, those people at Rage, I also want to know who the hell they are, because I know Yotes and those guys were there. But,
Jotunheim weren't selling anything.
yeah, they weren't selling anything, but I know that they made their own.
Mm.
For this type of thing, we might actually look into something like that, like Tails and things.
Yeah.
But we, like I said, we're limited in the amount of. If only 20 people are going to pitch, then we don't have the money for that. Or if out of those 20 people, only no one does that or knows how to do that, then we're
or worse, no one buys.
no one buys. That's the other thing. So that it really comes down to getting attention and basically asking in a vague way how interested people are in.
Now the issue with, I mean, like, I know that. I mean, the thing is that if you look at what Snowdragon is saying now, like, at the end of the day, something like that is not necessarily what we're aiming for. We're aiming for a place for furries to get together, not an altcon or a fetcon or local bands and things like that just yet. I mean, it's literally like a get together for like national people at this point. International might come later. If we do have a stretch goal, we don't have furry bands, local furry bands. We could start one.
Are there any? Well, I'm a DJ.
This Phoenix is a DJ.
Okay, we got those going.
So we're one-man bands.
Yeah, and I pluck at my guitar at best.
If you can call it that. I actually have some weird feeling about that. But anyways.
I'll give you a demonstration after.
No. I'm talking about us, not you plugging in your guitar.
Yeah.
If you could call a DJ a one-man band, that's what I mean. Because playing music is like playing music. Other people's music is not really performed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, like, and again, like, I pretty much know 2 runs that I just play around with. That's about it. And then I can play rhythm. Just nothing special there either.
Oh well with guitars and stuff, Honan is apparently practicing his ass off.
I know he messaged me at one point saying, like, who's gonna give me these tabs? And I'm just like,
I gave him a crap load of tabs, but it's not actually so easy because it's like the original songs. Sometimes people say, oh yeah, you know, the easiest song to learn is Smoke on the Water. Until you
isn't that hard until you get to the solo.
Yeah, until you reach the solo. Until you reach the part where the track actually gets hard.
Or the Pixies, where's my mind?
You know what is an easy song to play on a guitar? Blur's Song 2.
Yeah, it's just the same like chord all over and over again. But it's a cool song regardless.
I mean, and now if we look at what Tetsudra's saying again, I mean, it does get that difficult. And the thing is that we're not necessarily looking for 5,800 people. Hell, 510 would be like the stretch in like 19 years for us, rather than 5,800. But like the thing is that if we can get what we need, then it might actually be interesting.
Yes, because then then we can. Obviously, this is also the first time we're doing something like this on this type of scale. There has been a convention attempt before, by the way, and people did show up, but It
was a braai.
Yeah,
it was literally a braai at somebody else's place, and I mean, unfortunately, it's the same thing with the one that happened in 2010 in Cape Town, which Scratch and I even missed. Those people were there. We were in, and we just didn't know what to do. Actually, we were confused. I wanted to go, and then I just didn't know how to get there, specifically because I lived in Stellenbosch.
Yeah.
You know what? Who's the person with the freaking crickets?
With the what?
Crickets.
Because the crickets in the background.
Hold on. It's me.
Not me.
So, there we go. In fact, we've got our own little cricket noise now. If somebody says something really bad, we just all shut up and listen to the crickets.
I'm sorry, I can't do anything, it's outside.
You know how loud a cricket is indoors? Jeez.
Yes.
It's really freaking loud.
Or when
And
it's like right underneath or at your door.
And you can't find the damn thing.
Yeah, I just sort of bug bombed the area where I thought it was, and it's like, it shut up. Yay! Bonus points.
Right, so we have all this. What about people said dancing, right? Now, when it's gonna be like dance music that's gonna play, then if a lot of the people are... Remember, if we're catering for 50 people, I can almost guarantee you that 30 of them are not gonna dance.
I look, I mean, and like this is coming from me, like the amount of drunk that I need to be to dance is insane. Like it's the same.
Kind of low.
The amount of like alcohol that needs to be in my bloodstream to have me dance is literally around about the same point as the point that I would need to have, that I would actually like consider a one night stand.
Yeah, that is the
Challenge accepted.
that is when you actually start calling alcohol what's its name? Confidence.
Oh yeah.
You drink
It's not
that
even
amount-
about. It's not even about confidence.
It is for you to dance, right? If you need to drink that much to dance, it's about confidence. It really is, because you wouldn't do it without it.
Man has a point.
It's not even. I don't even. It's not a confidence thing.
Eventually, you just don't care. That's how drunk you get.
I would need to be high.
Yeah,
Like
I doubt it.
high on a level of like ecstasy high, which I've never experienced. Even if it was a good group, no, it doesn't matter about the group. It doesn't matter about any. I do not dance. The only dancing that I do is a sideways rugby shuffle, and I do that when I'm just making fun of myself.
When it's like electronic music, there's nothing to it. You just go up and down and try to look cool.
Try to look cool.
Bob, 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 bob. Look, I can follow a beat. I know how to follow a beat. I tap my foot, and that's about it. The closest thing that I would ever get to dancing is headbanging.
Or moshing.
Or moshing.
Well,
I
we can
cut my
arrange
hair.
that. I can play some music that you can do that then. Okay, cool.
Yeah, can I do a stage dive?
If someone will catch
with
you.
50 people to catch you.
Yeah. I'll die. Woo! I'll
Hey,
be
if you wanna-
embarrassed.
If you want to plow headfirst into a linoleum floor, who am I to stop you?
Stage dive! Ah, da! Can already see it. But, what about dance off?
Oh, hell no.
Dude,
I would participate. I'm just giving the ideas. The people say that they want to dance and people want to rave. What if we play like a mixed track and have people like dance against each other, like they do at Anthrocon?
yeah.
Yeah, but those are
And
semi-professional dancers.
And not to mention the fact is that if you want to get over the entire like embarrassment thing, you have a suit for that.
Yeah,
Nobody
true.
knows who you are.
Yeah, but that is the thing. In a suit, you are obviously way more confident.
Fawn is like horribly good at like doing costume art and stuff like that.
Okay.
He's very, very good at what he does. He like dressed up as a really, really creepy thing like I think 2 or 3 weeks ago Friday. It was really scary. But like if we don't have fursuits, we can always ask him.
And to make it? Yeah, you say that now, like, eh.
I have to actually be honest with you guys. I hope to actually get my suit before this whole thing starts.
Cool, could you buy mine while you're at it?
No, the thing is I don't even know how I'm gonna do this, but I am really, really, really. I saved money for this thing, so but I need a person locally that can build it, because all the people that I want to commission overseas, the commissions are full and all that. I don't know what. Eventually, I had to dig into that money because I was a little bit in shit.
Yeah. No, it's still gonna be a long time for me, depending on whether I get a job at UNISA or not. I'm actually gonna really push that this year.
Good luck.
Job. No, believe me, I have 2 feet in the door by now.
Okay. Well,
I just need to find the opening.
Does it give you the opening to move?
Well, I mean, it depends. I could possibly, there are campuses down in Cape Town, but the one that I know of is in Paro. Ugh.
You can do worse.
I could do better.
Jack Barrow.
But like I said, I mean, if I look at the hourly price that they hand right now, it's about 186 rand per hour, and if I got a full-time job on that pay, be fucking happy.
Nice.
Okay. So we can, if we have enough suitors, we can maybe do the dance off.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there are a couple. I mean, Foxlight is out there. I know that Nixie.
You know what is creepy for me? The other day, one of my friends invited me to this masked ball thing, right? That the people wear masks and shit. You know, that actually creeps me out a little bit. I don't know why.
Is it Eyes Wide Shut?
I can't remember what the hell the thing's name was.
Oswald Shut?
Eyes, not Oz. That's the porno version of it.
No, man, it's not a film or anything like that. I'm talking about a real masked ball here in Cape Town.
So you went to a masquerade?
No, I was invited to one.
Oh, and you didn't want to see people looking at you through the eyes of another man's face.
It looks weird. It creeps me.
It's like going to a clown convention.
And that's
oh god, that would
No. It's like a club, but they just do this thing and the people wear these masks. So
I'm just imagining. I'm not sure if any of you have ever watched that one episode of Mentalist.
What episode? The clown one.
The clown one,
Oh.
where he cuts off the finger of his victim, and then there's 500 clowns in one area.
What the hell?
Could you calm down for
Do
me?
you have a fear for clowns?
I fucking hate clowns.
Could you calm down for me, please?
Ever since I watched it, I hate clowns.
Have you read
And not
it?
to Yeah, I read it as well, and that's the horrifying part about it. And then I also found out about a guy called John Wayne Gacy,
Oh yeah.
known
He's
as
the
the
guy-
Clown Killer.
Was oh no wait, who I'm thinking of 8 Gains, sorry, that's the guy that the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is based off.
Why am I looking at this?
Thank you, Tetsudra. that link.
Why did I click on this?
What is this? Do I want to follow it?
It's inappropriate.
Oh shift. And
It's on first furry ski weekend. I actually saw a couple of videos come out from that recently.
oh dear god. Okay.
Right, so we have all those things. What else? We're definitely gonna hold a braai.
Yay.
But the braai, he will need to understand that there is probably gonna be a lot of people to feed.
I'm
yeah,
gonna
well,
pop one of the largest links that I have right now. Okay, it's not that long. This is John Wayne Gacy, people. This is John Wayne Gacy, and this is his clown face.
You know, every single link and stuff that you pop means that I have to minimize this thing. Oh, okay, no, you popped it on this chat. Okay.
That's why I put it there.
Looks like a clown.
Yeah, no, that's a creepy fucking clown.
But I'm trying to think of stuff on the topic, eh?
I know.
What do you fans like? This is what this podcast is about. What do you guys like?
Board games, video games, dancing, movies, music. What? God help us!
We can watch like Guardians of the Galaxy like for the 17th time.
I watched it 3 times now.
I've only watched it once. I kind of don't want to spoil it.
They need to.
I can look. I mean, I can give.
Swimming.
I can give swimming. No.
I don't think there's a pool.
Also, dead of winter in Bloemfontein.
Yeah, winter Bloemfontein.
If you can break the ice, you can go for a swim.
I can help with things that furs like. Yeah.
What?
Pina coladas, getting caught in the rain, and like making love in midnight. I think they wouldn't mind.
And
In
not so,
dunes
much
of the
into,
Cape.
not so much into yoga though,
Yeah, not too much into yoga.
or health.
But I mean that depends on whether you've got half a brain or not.
That is such a cool. Yeah. Okay, that song is catchy as fuck, but it's like kind of inappropriate if you listen to the lyrics. Like people are caught up on this song about like mad infidelity, like very casual infidelity.
You know what song fucking ruined my life?
What?
Dark Horse, Katy Perry.
Okay, why?
Ah, it's just so fucking stupid.
There's actually a YouTube thing out now recently. The most misheard lyrics of 2014. Have a listen for that. It's it's pretty intense. Oh, by the way, if you have not listened to this song yet, Take Me to Church by Hosier.
Okay.
Fucking brilliant. Absolutely wonderful. I am in love with it.
In what sense?
I want to have his babies.
Like, what's the song about? Like, what's the kapachtig bio?
Oh, it's basically about it's a sort of anti, like to an extent, not necessarily Christian society, but it's against the way that society treats people. It's against the way that it's against the way that some churches act and react towards things. Just watch the music video; it's pretty epic.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow. I love it.
Is it? So what kind of music is it? Like.
Chilled. It's very, very chilled. Poppy.
What would I get out of listening to that as opposed to John Lennon's Imagine on loop?
Actually, you know what? A semi new age version of Imagine with a deeper voice.
Okay.
We can buy an ice pine.
Ooh. Can you buy an ice pine?
Yes.
Snoop.
We can try to do the beer chicken again.
No, God, I don't want to defile the chicken like that. If we do, we're doing it like properly. Like I'm doing it like 4 times beforehand to make sure I know how.
And who has a video camera?
Everyone.
Oh yeah, cell phones. No.
Raven actually has a proper video camera.
Yeah, I think a proper one. Cell phones, geez, these days, frickin' the thing takes a proper video.
Yep.
When you have a 1080p video camera thing, cell phone, they don't do 4K properly just yet. But you don't need that. We're obviously gonna take video.
Why did I have to look at this?
I don't even know what it is, so I'm just
Why is it 3 feet tall?
What is it?
I'm just reading the link. Sex Flesh Moby Foot Super Dildo.
Why is that in our?
Why did you read the link?
Because
why is that in our chat?
It's 3 feet.
And you're weird.
Okay, so back to topic. How was your fur meet with Yote?
Cool. It was cool.
How many people went?
Just me, Yate, and his girlfriend.
Oh.
Yeah. That's a little bit of a bummer. Yeah.
No, not really. He was a cool dude. I enjoyed that meet. It was pretty nice. But I think he's driving home either today or tomorrow. But yeah, no, it was a cool meet.
Best of luck to him.
No, Yeah. Goat actually lives in Pretoria and he still doesn't come to like.
He was in the same high school that I was in.
Yeah.
No, yeah, well.
Weddings.
Yeah, that was kind of crappy. It was okay, but like, meh. I could have done better stuff for my time. There was no one I knew there. I mean, you know that sort of weird moment where you can officially write off your hometown as a place to visit because there's nothing left in it for you? I had that this weekend. Yeah, there's nothing and no one left there for me to visit or see or do anymore. And the place is derelict, like, went downhill super badly.
I guess there wasn't an open bar.
No, there was actually like there was a cash bar, but there was a lot of like free alcohol running around as well.
I don't know.
There's always free, like 5 to 7 bottles of wine on the table.
Yeah.
No. I was actually at a wedding once that I want to freaking still hit the guy. He lives in America. No alcohol at all.
What?
Like
what is it?
It's like alcohol-free champagne. Like everything is like. I'm like, what the fuck?
What is the excuse for this abomination?
I don't know.
There must be an excuse. Is it a dry state? Or was this wedding here? Like
No. The wedding was here in South Africa.
Okay.
Near George, near Victoria Bay.
Is George a dry state?
No.
And why?
Because he was just weird.
What noise was Tetsuda referring to?
Which noise?
He says that he wants a noise as a message tone.
I don't know.
That noise.
That's good.
Definitely wasn't that.
Oh, great. I'm assuming that as soon as this goes onto YouTube, he's going to go to the link and just copy it off.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, and eventually when I meet up with him, I'm going to hear this noise as soon as somebody sends a message to him. Oh yes, he's actually coming up, if I can't remember properly. Damn it. He's coming up to Joburg. I'm wondering if that might coincide with your thing, Anapa.
What? But the June weekend that I'm gonna be there.
Oh.
I'm just gonna be there for a weekend, eh? It's gonna be really tough to get to do everything.
Well, I mean, if you're coming through on a Friday, I get off at work at like 1.
Yeah, I need to actually go for the Thursday and go back the Sunday. The Friday, I need to attend a wedding.
Oh.
So there's only that Saturday. It's gonna be a very, very tight schedule.
When is it
Saturday? I can do Saturday.
But to make matters worse, the rest of the fucking world outside also wants to see me the same Saturday.
Who do you love most?
That's a loaded ass question.
I'll have to fucking ask them. I'll have to ask for to go. I'm gonna have to go into negative leave. Shit.
I'm not getting married anytime soon. Tetsuda.
Speaking of leaving, I think we
Yeah?
should start wrapping up here.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I wanted to talk about the fair meets quickly. I know that we tend to get pretty good turnouts these days, anything from 16 to 25 people.
Cool.
And apparently there's like a last like gasp attempt at Keldon having a final braai at his place before 2 people.
Listen to that, Cape Town. 16 to 25 people, not 2.
So don't be a little bitch about it.
I've noticed something on our not anybody gets this far reading. I mean listening to this podcast.
Yeah. Really, like this far.
Our retention time is about 10 minutes.
Yay.
Yeah.
Seriously, if we break double digits for listener count, I will, I don't know, I'll do something drastic.
Dance. Hey, you and me can learn how to tango.
Oh, no, please.
Yes, that would be something that would be fucking interesting to see at a convention.
No.
We need to actually
Fuck
see
Dawn,
that.
not for me.
What do you
Oh,
guys
wait,
say?
hold on.
Ivic and Scratch Tango.
Hold
No.
on, give me a second.
Sidra wants me to strip while I'm live.
No, that won't happen.
I've just taken off my shirt.
Oh.
I've just Huzzah!
Congratulations, I hope you guys are happy.
Done. You can imagine it. It's okay. I've taken off all my clothing. now.
Ivic, you accidentally switched on your camera and the OBS thing is actually showing that now.
I haven't.
How do you know?
I know.
Did you just like stick tape over your thing?
No, I just moved it upwards.
No, it didn't. But be careful. Actually, when you do switch on your camera, it will show on the live stream, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Which is why it's pointed upwards towards my ceiling.
Anyways, I think we have to call it a night because we're running out of things to chat about.
Thank you very much. Can I do the? I might as well. I want
Yeah,
to.
you already started.
Cool. Thank you very much for joining us on this podcast. Thank you for your input. Those of you who gave input. Thank you, Buglish. Victor, thank you very much for listening. Lirigo, Tetsidra, Honan. I know that there were a whole bunch of other people who were on that I can't actually remember. Just give me a second. Those are
For
my
the guys that gets like cool ideas, go to the forum and reply to that thread saying entertainment.
I think I know. I think that what's his name is also lurking quite well. Oh yes, Dark. Yes, Dark was on, and also Helios Pi lurks on this thing quite easily.
Cool.
Yeah. So Helios Pi, if you're listening, we know you're listening.
Fly, bitch.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much. Thank you from myself up here in Centurion, Pretoria, Johannesburg, Gauteng. Thank you very much, Dirk. Fucking
Yes.
hell. Thank you for the slow clap. And Scratch.
Yeah, you're welcome for that one.
Ah, it's fine, fucking hell.
He's a sword. He does sword play quite well.
Okay.
Anyway, thank you very much for listening to the South-Afrifur Pawdcast. We hope you enjoyed it.
And give us ideas in the discussions thing on the forum.
Yes.
Yeah.
The description below on our YouTube page. Somebody
Yeah.
pop up the YouTube page again.
Let me see where it is. Does anyone have it? A little far away from that now.
Nah. Almost there.
Button. There it is.
Got it.
Damn. This was a competition. I just lost.
There we go.
Anyway. Yep, and there's the Facebook group. Put up the Twitter while you're at it.
The tweeter?
The Twitter.
Okay. I'll put on the tweeters. Copy. Pasto. There's our tweeters. Have fun following us or watching us.
Alrighty, guys. Cheerio.
Bye.
Cheers, guys.
Thanks.